Welcome back, dear viewers, to another heartfelt and emotional journey here on the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because we dive deep into the unseen, touching stories of your favorite stars, the moments the cameras miss, but fans never forget. Today's episode will take us into the quiet but deeply emotional bond between two of China's most beloved idols, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. What happened recently between them has left fans speechless and deeply moved. A simple, hidden message from Xiao Zhan just before Wang Yibo went in for surgery has sparked a storm of emotions. Let's unravel what really happened and why the world can't stop talking about it. It all began subtly, almost silently, as these stories often do. There were no flashing headlines or breaking news banners. There was only a whisper, an unconfirmed report that Wang Yibo had quietly undergone surgery for a minor but urgent health issue. His team remained tight-lipped, releasing only the vaguest of updates. But for fans who have followed him closely, the change in his usually dynamic social media presence was unmistakable. His updates slowed. His appearances dwindled. His aura shifted from energetic and bold to contemplative and quiet. Then, like a soft ripple on calm water, something even more delicate emerged, a message, brief, private, almost hidden in plain sight, on Xiao Zhan's Weibo account. It wasn't a direct tag or obvious statement, but for those who followed the long and complicated friendship between these two stars, it didn't take much to connect the dots. Xiao Zhan, known for his poetic words and often mysterious tone, posted a short passage that left fans breathless. The message read simply, "When the moon hides, I wait under its shadow, hoping you return with the dawn." Beautiful, haunting, mysterious. To the average reader, it might seem like a creative piece of writing. But fans, especially those who remember the emotional connection between Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo since the Untamed days, knew there was something deeper. The timing, the tone, the atmosphere of the message, it was too coincidental. It came just hours before reports began to spread about Yibo's hospitalization. Fans flooded social media with translations, interpretations, and emotional responses. "It's a message of hope," one fan wrote. "He's telling Yibo to be strong, that he'll be waiting." Another commented, "This is not just about friendship. This is about a bond that goes beyond words." Some even speculated that Xiao Zhan had visited Yibo secretly, away from the public eye, and the message was a gentle promise whispered through the screen. For years, people have speculated about the closeness between Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Their chemistry on-screen was undeniable, but it was their off-screen connection that fascinated so many. They were never overly public about their friendship. There were no extravagant shout-outs or flashy collaborations. But true fans noticed the subtleties, the protective looks during interviews, the comforting presence at awkward moments, the way they mentioned each other in passing but always with a certain warmth. It was a relationship built on quiet strength, unspoken trust, and maybe a little bit of shared pain. When Xiao Zhan faced the darkest days of his career during the 2020 controversy, Wang Yibo didn't speak out publicly, but neither did he distance himself. He didn't unfollow, didn't sever ties, and that alone spoke volumes in an industry where silence can be louder than words. And now, years later, it seems the favor was returned, not in loud declarations, but in a whisper wrapped in poetry. As Wang Yibo entered surgery, according to unconfirmed reports related to an injury sustained during a high-risk motorcycle shoot, Xiao Zhan's message was like a digital talisman, a quiet comfort, a sign that someone out there was holding space for him, hoping for a safe return. Many fans believe Xiao Zhan's post wasn't just a public message. Some speculate he also sent a private note. Some insider fan accounts, which are often reliable, hinted at the two exchanging voice messages the night before the procedure. These claims, while unconfirmed, have only added fuel to the emotional fire. The responses from fans have been overwhelmingly emotional. One fan wrote, "This is the kind of friendship we all dream of. Not loud, not performative, just deeply felt." Another posted a side-by-side image of Xiao Zhan's message with an old photo of them laughing on set, captioned, "They've always had each other. even when the world turned its back. It's these silent expressions of care that resonate the most. In a world saturated with performative affection and attention-seeking posts, Xiao Zhan's quiet message stood out like a soft melody in the middle of chaos. It reminded everyone that true emotion doesn't always come with hashtags or live broadcasts. Sometimes, it's a line of poetry shared at midnight. Sometimes, it's the way you wait in the shadows, holding space for someone you care about, hoping they return safely. And Wang Yibo, days after his recovery was confirmed, he made his first public appearance, still a little pale, still not at full energy, but smiling. And on his wrist, sharp-eyed fans noticed a familiar accessory, a bracelet Xiao Zhan had once been seen wearing. Coincidence? Maybe. But in the world of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, coincidences are rarely just that. They are quiet conversations, meant only for those who truly listen. This entire event has once again brought to light the unique relationship between the two. Are they just friends? Brothers in arms? Something more? Maybe we'll never know. Maybe that's the beauty of it. Because what matters more than the label is the feeling, and that feeling is loud and clear. It's love, in whatever form it takes. Love that doesn't need to be shouted. Love that can be written between the lines of a poem. Love that waits in the dark and hopes for a brighter morning. As fans continue to share messages, tributes, and video compilations of their favorite moments from the Untamed, the emotional wave shows no signs of slowing. It's clear that Xiao Zhan's simple act, his hidden message, was more than just a note. It was a reminder that even in the spotlight, some stars still shine for each other behind the scenes. And to the fans who followed their journey from the beginning, it's yet another chapter in the emotional novel that is Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. A story that may never be told in full, but one that we are all honored to witness, piece by precious piece. Thank you so much for watching, and if this story moved you, let us know in the comments below. What do you think Xiao Zhan's message truly meant? Do you believe their bond is deeper than what meets the eye? Let's talk about it, as we always do, with kindness and respect. Until next time, stay safe, stay inspired, and remember, sometimes the quietest moments are the ones that speak the loudest.